All right. What's up, everybody? What's up? Dun. Is it running out of air? I think it's all right. It's kind of late today, so I don't even know if we're really going to get to do this today, but just so I can show that I'm going to start getting this going at least, we'll see what we can do today. Oh, well, how's everybody doing out there today? Finally, it's warm. Oh, finally. I don't like this cold stuff right now. Not with all this. So, like I said, we just keep on moving forward, keep on making it do what it do. And yeah, I'm gonna try to incorporate this street ball stuff in. And if I'm able to get out here today and do it a little, get some videos, oh, they'll do numbers. They do numbers every time. People know that I play. But I'm not joking. I'm the top point guard in the country in the world. Can't be serious, bro. I've been doing this stuff for my whole life, playing ball. But oh, but I just wanted to, you know, change directions, have kind of a day off at least. Might take a little bit of time off, you know. Was getting some rest finally, a little bit. Uh, it's just hard on you, man. You know, like I can feel this muscle, and it's no joke. So I'm still going through that, but you know, some motion is not a bad thing. But yeah, it's rough. So we'll see how that goes too, and how I'm doing dealing with that. But you know, me personally, I just know what I'm doing. So we might take it back to a street ball direction, you know what I mean, and see how that goes for now. But like I said, I don't even know if I'm going to have time to do it today because it's late in the day. But I brought the basketball. I just don't know if we're going to have time. I ain't trying to be out there forever and too late. Right, thank you. Appreciate you. You heard it. That's awesome. Yeah. That's awesome. Y'all heard it. It's like keep standing up to corruption. Oh, I love it. It's awesome. So yeah, I mean, there's apparently everybody knows me, and people are seeing what I'm doing. Uh, it's hilarious. Uh, you go out, you go have a basketball day, and people know you're Batman. That's too funny. Yeah, that's awesome. They keep standing up to corruption, right? Got to. Yes, we will. And nothing stops. I just need some time off, maybe. You know, we'll see. But don't know. See what's up. Keep doing what we doing. And that's about it. I have to have a cookie crumble. And that's my story. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Because I'm Charles Walker, and I'm from Lexington, Kentucky. Uh, where all y'all at, man? I didn't do no talking yesterday because you know what's good. You ain't doing no talking today. Golly, what happened, homie? They was doing all this talking. Now they quiet. Oh, now they ain't got nothing to say. Like, brother, it don't take a show and a post to prove a point, man. Reality is just always reality. It's always there. What are you talking about? Like, bro, y'all come on YouTube and you act like you take YouTube a little too serious, bro. It's just YouTube. Ain't got nothing to do with reality. You understand? It does over here because I talk about reality, but yeah, y'all be taking this stuff too serious. Be on YouTube for 24 hours a day, like you see me doing other things, you know? And I got every reason to be on here. And I'm still doing other things. So yeah, I don't know. These shoes, I don't know if they're too small. So hopefully I'll be all right, but can't do nothing about it. Let me adjust this real quick because I can't keep dealing with it. Come on. Oh. All right. What's up, world? How's everybody doing? Folks ain't gonna be used to seeing me like this. But today you shall. My hair is getting long as hell. I was thinking I might get cornrows if I ever have a chance. There's my baby. Let me tell her I'm live. Hold on. All right. But yeah, I told y'all that I got some really nice shirts. This is a Murano. Like, it's got to be like 1,000 plus, maybe more worth of clothing. Got it all for free because people love me. Right? There's people on here jelly, super jelly. I got me a red hoodie. I use that. That hoodie is awesome. It's comfortable. Like, everything was clean. I think everything's like brand new. And then a lot of collared shirts in there I'm using. But it's pretty cool. And then those Banana Republic dress shoes, oh my goodness. I'm telling you, they got the little frills in them or whatever, like all over, which is kind of useful in the heat. And I think I got some dress pants. I don't know if they're like pink or what. I don't care what color they are, but they're dress pants. So I'm about to look snazzy. Yes, I am. Whenever the hell I get time to actually do that, dress like that, I guess. You know what I mean? But yeah, for those of you who don't know, I play me some basketball. We're playing basketball, basketball. Little bow wow. Bow wow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay, said bow wow wow, yippee yay. But yeah, I play me some ball. When I was little, I got trained. I played at Way all the time. It's the West Austin Youth Association. And man, I was probably the best ever. And because all I would do while other people were doing whatever, I was always in the gym practicing, training. They'd have a big fan. It'd be hot as hell in there. Go in there and have my little basketball shirts on or whatever, my long shirt, like a white shirt. And I just ball all day long. That's all I would do. They'd drop me off there, do my thing, eat something, go, or grab me a snack at the vending machine or something. And I miss Whale. Whale was cool when I used to be able to do all that. Yeah, they have these big fans moving. It was just cool. And then like they'd open it up, get a little air coming in there. And man, that's all I would do all day. Practice and practice. But people don't know I kind of halfway got trained. James Silas played for the Spurs, and his son was playing D1 ball, which is quite an accomplishment. It's about as high as you can get outside of like the NBA. If you play D1 ball, I mean, you should be able to play in the NBA. I mean, you definitely can. Um, yeah, he was playing D1 ball, and he was, training us, and he didn't like work with me one on one, but kind of. I mean, pretty much the same thing, just other people around me. But he had a camp. It's a James Silas basketball camp, and the two times that he ran it, like I said, I won the award there both times. So there wasn't no confusion about who was the best because, like I said, I mean, I was amazing. And I excelled because I practiced and it's all that I would do. You know, whenever you put your time and energy and focus into something, it tends to work out. But yeah, I do really want to get back into this and take it seriously. And this will give me an outlet to show the world my talent. You feel me? So it's like, stuff like that. Like, it's good money. You know, people don't get, we get money doing everything. I mean, I ate a pizza. Technically, I made money off of it, right? What did that one do? Like over 500 and some views for eating a little pizza thing. Like, I'm trying to get money with everything I do. If I even talk, I make money. I ain't got to talk and I make money, even if it's a little bit. And all these folks, they jelly and then they feelings, and that's all it is. And that's all it'll ever be. Man, this car is still here. This car been here for a minute, I think. That's crazy. But yeah, don't worry, I'm still Batman. I mean, we gotta take some time off. I think it's good for you. I think it's pretty necessary. I really don't know if we're gonna go all the way over here today, bro. This is a lot of walking, and these shoes are rough. Trying them out for the first time takes time to get them right. But they're Vans and they're white. They're pretty nice. Told Christina I'm live. don't think she said anything yet. Hopefully she'll come to the show. Chat room's open, man. I don't know why y'all so quiet, bro. Like it's like they're all just, you know they've been defeated, accepting their defeat. What the hell does that mean? I'm not a pirate. I don't look like a pirate. How would you say something like that? Arr, matey. Arr. Ooh, who lives in a pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob SquarePants. Absorbent and yellow and porous is he. SpongeBob SquarePants. What are the other words to that song? After that, I get lost. I can't tell what he's saying. No, it's something you wish, and like a fish. It's that third line. I don't know what it says. Ready, SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants. Do 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 do. But yeah, like I said, I'm not super knowledgeable on basketball players. Yeah, hell, me neither. I don't really watch them. I don't pay attention to them. I think they're all whack. Yeah, real talk. I don't like Tony Parker at all. Like at all. But yeah, Tony Parker to me is like, I don't know. He just was always a scrub. Like he was never that good. Never anybody. Like I could have been outdone him all these years. They should have been recruited me. Stronger, better. I might be taller than him, but I know I'm stronger. I'm stronger than everybody in the NBA. And in case y'all didn't know, yeah, little old me, stronger than all of them put together. They wouldn't even be able to come close. Seriously. Now there's a lot of them, are taller than me. I ain't gonna sit here in front, but what does that matter? I can't dunk. You understand? I got that thing going on like the movie. I can't jump that well, but I'm working on my jumping. I jump pretty well being Batman. I ain't gonna lie, but you know, I can't jump. No, I'm under a bridge right now. That's what it's called. Underneath the bridge, something in the way it's on. Come on, I'm the prophecy. I'm Batman. I'm always under bridges. Like not joking. That's how I know the prophecy about me because all the songs, the friction, depictions, it's all about me. But like I said, man, I don't know about doing this today, bro. I feel like I shouldn't even brought this. It's too hot today. How it go from freezing cold to hot as hell, bro? Like it's just like I don't know. It's just ridiculous, bro. That's what I'm saying. I still need me another pair of shoes. Like these are like really uncomfortable. And I hope they don't cause me other problems. This is the last thing I need right now. They're too small, but I'm trying to make it work. We've got to. I think there's a little space in them. I mean, a little bit. That might be a honk for me. I don't know. People be recognizing me. You say you better recognize, boy. Better recognize. But yeah, all that Mason stuff. Remember Tony Parker? They were acting like was with Eva Longoria. I ain't gonna lie. When I saw Eva Longoria for the first time, I was like, oh, oh, oh. Eva Longoria is a pretty good-looking woman. I don't know about now. I don't think she's aging too well, but back in the day, yeah. It was ridiculous. But that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all been literally sitting here, like, having a scrub-a-thon, whole bunch of scrubs like Tony Parker, and they in Freemason organized fake relationships and stuff. I just been watching y'all society for a long time, laughing. Like, y'all super corny, like all of you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. Like, y'all used to actually having civil rights and civil liberties. I never had them. So how are we the same? You understand? That's what they don't get. Like, I come from the real world. There's a honk for me. Well, they recognize me. Apparently, everybody know me. That's cool. He said, "I'll look her up. I'll look her up. Oh, for real? I bet you will." Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, Eva Longoria. I was a good-looking woman back in the day. I don't know. Like I said, I don't think she's aging too well, but either way, we got a whole bunch of Eva Longoria type women down here, but you know, I don't know. Yeah, it is what it is. They all, I don't know. I mean, I don't need to explain it. It just is what it is. But I love you, honey. I hope she's listening. I think she's going to be here soon, Christina. But yeah, like I said, like we just do the best we can, man. We stay moving forward. It is hot as hell. Oh man, it's hot. Golly. How the hell it go from that cold to this hot? It's hot as hell. Whew. It's all your fault, Tony Parker. It's all your fault. Oh, oh man. Have no fear. Batman is here. Puppy power. He looks pretty good. Oh, for real. He look. She looked pretty good. You right, Tyree. You got a point. Yeah, I told you. Kind of unavoidable. Yeah. Yeah. An evil warrior. Yeah. Trying to think who else. There's that one actress. I think is just she's good looking as hell. Christina's better looking than all these women, and I'm not just saying that. It's true. Christina is gorgeous. Christina is gonna be the best looking girlfriend I've ever had, and I've been with some beautiful women. So yeah, Christina is beautiful. Um, who was it? Who's that one? Is it Nicole Kidman or something like that? I don't know if it's her though. It's the one that is in the movie with Adam Sandler, and she's like the teacher. Can somebody tell me who that one is? I always thought she was ridiculous. I can't remember her name. I don't know if it is Nicole. I don't know. One of them. Trying to think who else. Actresses that I think are all right. Well, Salma, you know who I'm talking about. Her in her prime. They all don't age well. I don't know why. That just doesn't seem like they age well. I'm just being honest. Not saying it to be anyway. Uh, who else? Never was into Beyonce ever. Yeah, sorry, sorry, Illuminati. You gotta try harder. Uh, like I said, I think people know in the past about my interaction with Alexis, Texas. Oh, for real. Say what you want. She couldn't handle you, boy. Real talk. But let me be quiet. Who else? I don't know. I'm trying to think. Actresses. See, the problem is I clearly be looking at the wrong types of actresses. That's my problem. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I don't know. I'm trying to think what other one. Y'all remember Xena, the TV show? I used to watch that stuff. It's kind of crazy because yeah, my people were really into it, and I used to watch it. It was pretty good. She was pretty cool. I don't really think she was like that great looking, but she was all right. But I thought that was a pretty cool show. Trying to think who else. Yeah, he said I always thought Xena was kind of rough looking, right? Like, she wasn't rough. She just, was kind of like tomboyish. And I mean, she fit the part. I mean, that's what she was supposed to be. She was pretty good looking, but yeah, it just wasn't my type at all. Uh, who else? There's definitely some on social media. I see that's all they do is take photos and videos all day. And there's some that you see them and you're like, whoa, you know what I mean? And then then you find out their preference and you're like, yeah, even more, whoa, like you really dropped the ball there with that one. What the hell happened there? So waste of talent. It's ridiculous. Like seriously. Like, what the hell? Here's some creatures. Trying to think who else. Anyone can chime in. Actresses that you like. Come to the chat. Let's talk about it. Maybe you like their acting. He said bag required. That's a good one. Bag required. That's horrible. I just repeated that. I thought you meant like the bag is in, getting to the bag. I didn't know you meant that. I thought you meant getting to the cash, to the money. Now I know what you mean. Golly. Bag required. That's horrible. Required. Oh. He said he liked Xena. Uh, who's some other ones? I can't think. Like actual actresses. I don't be watching movies that much anymore. Well, I ain't gonna lie. I used to pause some of the movies. That one is pretty good looking. The one from Love and Basketball, I think, when they're on the basketball court and they're talking crazy in the stands. What's her name? It's not like Moesha, right? My name Moesha. And I'm a whole lot of woman. Right? What's her name? She all right. Isn't it like Brandy or something? They all got them crazy soul names. My name's Sharkeisha. Like, oh, your parents sharks or something? Or Sharkeisha. It'd be weird when I meet them because I'm like, I'm Tyree, and they're like, quit playing, white boy. Like you just trying to fit in. Like, no, really, my name's Tyree. Like, I'm Tyree. Like, what? They like, what the hell happened there? Then they start seeing how I act and talk, and they're like, oh, okay, Tyree, you are Tyree. Tyree makes sense. You just got the wrong suit. That's all. Trying to think who else. Name some. I don't know who else. Golly. Oh, Ace, that's ridiculous. Look at what Ace said, people. I'm not going to post that on the banner. But which one are you talking about? You're talking about Xena? He said with good crossed eyes. I don't know. I don't be looking for that type of thing. That's not my thing. The situational awareness is appealing. Oh, that was the greatest joke ever. He said it big crossed eyes. He likes that. The situational awareness is appealing. I kind of get what you're saying. Like, it is a thing. Like, I get it. I can understand. But, I mean, do you really want them to always look at you like that? Be kind of weird. Like, are you looking at me now, or? I'll tell you what. If that's your thing, I mean, you could always talk to Charleston White. Oh, for real. Charleston White, he cross-eyed as it gets. You, you don't know which way he's looking when he's talking to you. Like, are you talking to me, Charleston? Of course I'm talking to you. Don't you see me looking at you? Well, no, it looks like you're looking at both sides of the room simultaneously, Charles. Just being on. What did you say to me? Nothing. I'm just, you got a lot of situational awareness going on there. How dare you? You can't tell if you're looking at me or not, Charles. Charleston White. I don't know how the hell they made that boy famous. Well, I told you you can make anything famous now. Hold on. Beep, beep. I want them to alert me to. He's funny. To possible problems before they arrive. Who's this Aaron guy? He's funny as hell. Yeah, no, I feel you. They can see everything coming. He said I'll pass. He said I'll pass on Charleston White. Oh, you too funny. I would too. I definitely would. I'm trying to think. Uh, I don't know. Honestly, some of my past girlfriends really look better than like all these chicks. That's why it was like talking about like actresses and stuff. That's why like it's hard for me because I got a weird kind of taste. Like I don't think it's weird. I think it makes perfect sense. But you know, I just have a certain kind of palate, if you will. Who else though? Name some of the actresses. I can't really think of it. I don't be watching movies like that anymore. My movie app hasn't been wanting to work, and I'm pretty upset about it. Like I bought all these movies and I own them, and they don't want to work. I don't know if I'm gonna have to uninstall and reinstall. It won't play them. Who else? Um, but I don't know, man. You know, the Illuminati in Hollywood, they just be messing up everything, especially with the women, and it's just sad that all of them go along with it and never have a word of protest. I mean, they should be standing up for themselves. Who's that one that, they made the symbol that she was just standing there and one of the fans went crazy? Who's that one? You know who I'm talking about? She's a singer. I can't think of her name off the top. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I mean, that's been all they've done is try to market her that way. Can't remember her name. I don't really pay attention to them. You know, I think Nikki was all right looking when she came out originally. Now it just looks like a whole lot of fluff, and she's probably spent tons of money, on this and that, trying to look some way. I mean, that stuff is really unattractive too, to be honest. Like overall, I mean, sometimes it's all right, but it's really not. I don't know. It really doesn't work. Then some women be messing up their own looks. I witnessed that firsthand. Yeah, like literally, like they was all right. They had it all going, and then they just ruin it because they got a complex. Every time they look in the mirror, they see Barney or something like that. You know what I mean? Like real talk, some of them develop like complexes where they see something else in the mirror, and then somebody like me is like, why the hell did you ruin all that? That's ridiculous. How in the hell did you do that? Another can get right, can get right. Can get right. Trying to think who else, man. Who else? Right, yeah. That's the word for it. Yeah, like they see themselves differently and it'd be real weird. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Like I said, sometimes when they do that, it looks good, but sometimes it looks weird. Like I said, I had exes like that, and like some of them look pretty good, but I just don't think it's the way to go, you know, overall. But I don't know. I think it's sad when people can't be happy with how they look already, with how they look naturally. You know, if you ain't beautiful naturally or know you're beautiful, then what's the point? Because it leads to other issues. Number one, all across the board, every way, especially like how they view themselves and think, and then they wonder why they're all like so evil and wicked and weird. And it's like, right, because all y'all got so many insecurities, and it's just a bunch of weakness, and you can't get over yourself. You know, that's all it is. Yeah. One dude said no to you one time. That's all it takes. Can I have those? Can I have those Reese's? And one dude says no, and you just develop a whole complex for the rest of eternity, like like trying to, you know, get your get back. And it's like, brother, all he did was tell. I mean, like all he did was say you couldn't have a Reese's. Like, calm down. know what I've been through. He told me no when I wanted that Reese's so bad. You see that one up in New Jersey that was, you know what job she worked, and she just threw a tantrum and went crazy because the boyfriend was doing whatever behind her back. Did you hear about that? I was watching that video today a little bit when I got up. I was like, yeah, that's no surprise. I mean, that's what happens. The system just creates them where they're monsters and they think they can do whatever they want. You can't have women in these positions. I'm telling you right now, you can't. The power, it gets to them, and they don't know how to control themselves. You know, women don't have impulse control, is what people don't get. They don't. It's obvious as hell. They don't have impulse control. They don't, because you've never had any discipline where they have to have it. That's the problem. It's the way that y'all act. Well, like I said, you just have a bunch of beta simps, and the beta simps don't even get much out of it or the good end of the deal. I mean, y'all got these women running around calling things relationships that ain't even a relationship. You got them acting like they doing something for you and ain't doing nothing. That's the difference. I would never do that. I don't know if I've ever even been on a date, really. I've been on some dates, but back in the day, but it was, I don't know. I usually never really dated. You know, that's the thing. Like, sorry, but with me, it's kind of my way or the highway. And it's just what it is. I mean, you know, it's either you're going to have an actual relationship or you're not. Isn't that the way it should be? I mean, am I confused? Am I wrong? You tell me. I don't know. Like, and you know, much less am I going to go on a date and waste money, spend money. Like, if I had it like that, I mean, sure, I guess. But, and most of the dates I went on, they sucked. That's all. I had dates where, like, up there in North Carolina, that one, and I missed the opportunity to go see, you know who, with his UFC debut or the UFC thing. He actually lost, and I don't want to talk about it, but y'all should know who I'm talking about. It was in North Carolina, right over there in Durham or something, right where I was at. And I drove right by it to go through some crazy stuff that I should have never had to deal with and gone through, because the chick was jelly of me. And mind you, she was from the culture. Like, you know, I've dated, you know, all of them. And yeah, she was losing it, jelly as hell, because I had some money, you know, like I go to the bank and withdraw 10 bands and walk around playing that T.I. song in my Cobalt. Long as I got rubber band banks in my pocket. That's really what we were walking around. I made a friend, he worked at the buffet, like a Shoney's or something. And he again was from the culture, and he was cooking gumbo back there and stuff and shrimp, and man, super cool dude. And yeah, we went out, and that's what I was telling all them so-called women out there. I'd tell them right in front of them, like, we were having fun. Like, people don't get, I'm a real dude. Like, we used to go clubbing all the time. Like, and I used to be built like, you know, like right now I'm built right, but like I used to be bigger because of just my intake, you know. That's all I need. I just need money, and it's just what I'm intaking, you know. But like, I was a big guy, so you know, I'd roll up and like, just the truth, like even the security would be like women, and like they'd be trying to holler at me and stuff when I go in the club. You know what I mean? That's why all these people are so pressed on here, because they know I'm good looking and I'm attractive and I'm desirable, but I don't go around talking about it because it's mad corny. You understand? Like, what? But yeah, like I said, it is what it is. Is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. I agree with that. That's what they like to do too. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They'll take advantage, and I've just never put myself in that position ever. Like, you ain't gonna do that with me. I'll walk out. Real talk. You know what I mean? If I got money like that, even if I got money like that, you know what I mean? Like, it's just not right. You know what I mean? Like, you know, even if you got like millions of dollars and you see someone taking advantage like that, like, at least ask. You don't just be like, yeah, I want every item on the menu. I agree with that. because they do have a bad habit, and you see these videos coming out of doing that, and then they'll give you attitude now, which is new. They didn't used to do that. Now they're so entitled. They'll say, "So you brought me out here, and out of all places you could go, you picked Wendy's. Do I look like a fast food Wendy's broad?" Well, now that you ask, you did have that red wig for a while, Wendy. See, I come back with a smart retort now, or a smart response. Say, you know what? That's going to have to be your name now, Wendy. Well, my name's Sabrina. Nope, not anymore. You're now Wendy if you deal with me. Take it or leave it. But yeah, they'll do that. They'll walk into Olive Garden. Hi, I'd like 6 enchilada plates. Like, lady, you're like, there's no way you're gonna eat all that. Like, why are you doing this? Like, why? Like, they just go out their way. Like, it's ridiculous, bro. Let me see what he said. Last time I was on a date, she ordered the most expensive item on the menu and barely talked. Then she ate all the bread. That's exactly how it goes. He said she ate all the bread. And then, that sounds exactly right. Well, that happens to everyone. It even happens to me. There's like a vehicle just parked here. That's happened to me, where you eat all the bread and you're not really hungry, but I'll still eat. But yeah, I know what you mean. That's crazy. But yeah, they will do that. She ate all the bread and she wasn't hungry. That's horrible. Yeah, but they'll do that. That's crazy. He said, last time I was on a date, she ordered the most expensive item on the menu and barely talked. Then she ate all the bread at the table and wasn't hungry for the dinner. Right. That's exactly what they do. That's why I'm saying, when I talk about so-called women and I tell them I'm going to make a career off of talking about you, I'm not joking. You never run out of stuff to talk about, because women don't know what the hell they're thinking or doing. Again, I'm not talking about everybody. I'm talking about so-called women. I'm talking about women who ain't women. Like, women know what they're doing, but they're far and few. I got me a woman. Seriously. The rest of them, they're all lost, man. I mean, like I said, why would you deal with scrubs? Why would you entertain or deal with someone like Tony Parker? Like, he literally looks like a herb. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you ever notice now, they're always with super simp. All of them. And that's the thing. The super simps think they win, and like, you're being played and manipulated, and you're losing in the game, and you all can't even see it. It's like red pill. And I don't mean just that red pill. I mean red pill in the philosophy. I mean, it's a losing philosophy, makes no sense, and it doesn't exist. You know what I mean? You can say whatever you want, and like, I agree that like men should wear the pants, and it should be that way, but that's just not the way it is. You know what I mean? Like, and I've never acted like that ever. It's not my thing. But I do think that if people assume they roles sometimes a little bit, I think it would help. But who's to say what the roles are? Like, it just depends. It depends on the situation. But every one of them I ever dealt with really was just all over the place. Like, I'd have to tell some of them, like, calm down, like, calm down and quit yelling. Like, it's not that serious. It's always something. It's gonna be something. So it becomes more of a headache than it is, a good thing. That's what dudes don't understand. They learn later, their experience. When you get older, you start figuring this stuff out. And I'm 36, so I got a lot of experience, trust me. And I'm talking about even in shelters, I got experience. I got experience everywhere. So I've seen like how they are and how they act. Man, there was one in that Dallas shelter, she just kept bouncing around. You know what I mean? Literally, it was, over here, then she was trying to talk to me and get at me. And I was like, oh, okay, so I'm next. I'm next on the list, apparently, Like, that's really what's happened with me a lot. Folks don't get, like, it was always a situation like a lot, that two people were in a relationship. I guess I'm one of those. I don't know, or I used to be, because it was always me, like Mr. Steal Girl, like real talk without trying. Like it was always I was that guy that just showed up, and then the chick was like, "Yeah, forget you, I'm going over here." Like real talk, not joking, you know. And I've had it be the other way around, believe it or not. I have in like clubs, like small stuff, like on a dance floor, not like real, actual relationship or major scale stuff. But I've had it be the other way around on like dance floors with like dudes they probably thought were better looking or better than me or whatever, and they weren't, but everybody, has their own taste, man. That's what I'm saying. Like what I've noticed with so-called women, y'all always go with the safer option. It's not about attractiveness to you. It's about what feels safe. And I'm not a safe kind of guy. You feel me? Man, ain't that a jewel it just dropped? Real talk. Like, if you're a man, why would you be safe? Like, no, you just like if you want love, you have to take the risk for it. I mean, love is loving the person as they are. It's like if Christina loves me, she's gonna love me as Batman and who I am. She's not gonna try to change me all up and what I mean, customize me to her needs or what she wants, or you know what I'm saying? Where I feel safe, she's just gonna love me for who I am. Because people know I'm gonna be me, and that's the thing about me that's different than everybody. There ain't really anybody like me because I won't change. But nobody and nothing because there's nothing to change. I'm who I am, and I'm who God created. So why would I make a change just because of a woman? That's simping. Rob Rack want to talk about simping. I mean, you already earned the Simp of the Year award, brother. You doing all sorts of simping over there. Simptastic. Real talk. Eh. Aaron said I would not want to be on a woman's list unless I'm the first one on it. Right. That should be any dude's attitude. That's the thing. They don't take into consideration anything that makes sense. That's what I'm saying. That's why I talk about so-called women. I'll never run out of stuff to talk about, and that's why I'm going to start. Like if you notice today, that's what I'm doing. Gearing the direction towards talking about so-called women and their mishaps and mistakes and playing street ball. And I'll make money. Watch. And they all get in their feelings. They're honestly so easily manipulated without trying, because I never try to manipulate anything or anyone. I don't have to. I'm always in control. But it's just such an easy game. Like they're going to take the bait on here and they're going to feel some way, and then they're going, oh, I want to tell him something. I want to give that Batman a piece of my mind. Well, I'm more of a whole pie kind of guy. So yeah, like trying to think what other actresses. I don't know. It'd be weird, man. As you get older, does this happen with y'all? Like, as the older I'm getting, I start looking at them way different. Like when you first look at women, you're like, right? And don't get me wrong, it's still like that, but it's just like now you start viewing them the way they probably see themselves, like all the insecurities and you're trying too hard, and you know what I mean? Like none of them know they self-worth or self-value. That's the thing. See, if women knew see what I'm talking about is to help you, not any other reason. And they can't ever hear that, and that's fine. I can care less. But yeah, I mean, if you worked on your insecurities and your instability and ever just knew your worth just as you are, right? And realized how an actual real man is going to see you, right? Like you'd be good, you'd be great, you wouldn't have to do nothing. I've had plenty of ex-girlfriends, bro, that just kind of sat there looking at me like dumbfounded. Like, what is there to be confused about? Like, I'm telling you, I think most of them don't know that they're women. I really think that they're just possessed demons. And I'm not joking. Like, nowadays, there's so much demonic stuff going on. And that's what Illuminati and Freemasonry and all social media does. That's my point. People don't pay attention to what's happening. You look at the clothes people wear; they wear hoodies and stuff with skull and bones. Skull and Bones is the commission for Illuminati. They're brainwashing and implementing this stuff into the public, and then we wonder why we have women acting out. And you know, that one in New Jersey though, she gonna go through it though. She's gonna be in the system now, and she lost her job. She was an official, lost her job. I mean, can't do that. See, and I watched the video, and all she talked about, she didn't even talk about him or care. She said her stuff. She kept referring my stuff, my stuff. See, that's all they care about is their stuff. It's pathetic. So that's my thing. Like that's why Tupac was talking about. He always fell in love with the woman that somebody could be, not who they actually were. You feel me? So like, it makes a lot of sense. He's skateboarding. The skateboarding facilities over there. Not over here, but okay. These are probably more fake accounts, but that's what they do. They make fake accounts. They know women like me, and then they think I care. Like I don't care, bro. But hi there, how you doing? I don't know. They might be from the valley. I have no idea. But yeah, I got a girl. I'm with Christina. I'll remind y'all every time. It's just online for now, but we're going to meet. At some point here, we're gonna meet. Understand? And either way, it's my business. Said yes. I'm a bit older than you, but looks are not everything except for those slightly cross eyes I mentioned. Oh man, that's horrible. Slightly cry. He's funny as hell. No, you didn't do anything wrong. You're good. Uh, yeah. I mean, are you from Brownsville or where are you from? Yeah, it's basketball time. I'm gonna film a couple of videos I got out here, but it's already too late in the day, and I just don't like when it's this late. But we got a little time, maybe like an hour. That's all I need. Probably around 5:30. Did not sound good. Jada Kiss. I actually think that's like the coolest thing you can do on a mic. What Jada Kiss does. I'm sorry. That's why he says he's like I can cough and win a battle. Like yes, you can. That cough he does is sick. Like real talk. Jada Kiss, one of the best MCs of all time, in my opinion. They don't give him his credit or just dude. Jada Kiss is a legend. You know what I mean? Real talk. I give Jada Kiss his stripes. He just kind of turned, soft, and he sold his soul and did the whole Diddy thing. It's sad, but and that's what's crazy too. He went and dyed his hair blue or some weird stuff and started acting funny style, but he was acting like he was against Diddy. That's the thing. I've watched every dude that I thought was going to be a man fold, but I'm a man and I ain't going to fold. Believe that. I don't know how to fold. Not like that. That's for sure. I can lose. I just refuse to. And like I said, if I can do it, anybody can do it. I'm a little dude, man. I ain't no big guy. You know what I mean? I'm like a Tupac. I'm like a little chihuahua. I just got more heart than all y'all. I just got a lot of willpower and strength. Sister lives in Brownsville. I visit her during Thanksgiving, so you want. That's cool. So where are you from? Like, are you already left, or what? Are you like in Austin, Houston area? Dallas? Okay, this is not working. Hold on. Gotta drop this. Here, give me 1 second. All right, I'm back. But yeah, what did you already head out? You're saying, or what? You live somewhere else? I am the Brownsville Batman. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking of taking some time off. I really want to focus on like one thing at a time. So I don't know. I might get into street ball heavy now. See how the videos I take in a minute do, and then we'll go from there. You know. But I'm gonna get going right now. I got to work on this. I only got a limited time. Good to meet you. Like I said, we really need financial support here. If you're able to help at all, would really be nice. I just need resources. I need to build a whole community of people out here that really care and want to help me do what I'm doing. I mean, all the folks in the culture get it. The Floyd Mayweather got it, and he's a scrub who sold his soul. And he just got caught running in the street. So, I mean, that's my thing. Like, people got to pay attention to what they support. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, we definitely need help over here to build. I need people who can drive. I need help just doing this, doing normal stuff every day. It's the thing. I need a support group, support system. All right. So let me know. I'll go live probably in just a minute when I get done here. But yeah, right now I need to get started and get my videos. All right. But yeah, we appreciate it. Like I said, everybody continue to show love, and you know, we'll go from there. All right. I hope that this guy isn't going to stand right where my camera is, man. I really want to get these videos. Cool. Yeah. Anytime, Aaron. Like I said, I appreciated having you here. You're more than welcome to come back. It's always good to have somebody to talk to. I don't really talk to too many people, so pretty alienated. Here's some people maybe they're going to play. So yeah, but yeah, let me know. But yeah, I'll talk to you in a minute, and much love. Like I said, we just need to get people together that want to help me do all this, and I need an electric scooter real bad. I need that, and I need a couple of grand somehow. So we're gonna have to figure it out. All right. Talk to you in a minute. Easy.